Hello, Aries. I wanted to apologize for being upset from my YouTube channel to everyone for the past few months. I understand that this can be upsetting to some people, to most of you, I guess, if I don't post videos every month regularly, but as you understand, sometimes I hope that you understand that sometimes because I do have to do additional things in order for me to live. I do work, and also this period was a bit of a harsh period for me. Many things are happening currently. I'm trying to reconsider about my life and what I'm doing. I didn't want my readings to be affected by my personal problems, and I didn't feel like I had important messages to deliver out there for you for the past few months. The truth is that I'm still working on some problems of mine, but I thought that this month, February, is going to be, I felt that this month is going to be a very important month for people, and I felt that I should try and post my videos this month, and that's why even though I'm still a bit late compared to other readers out there who have already posted their videos, I feel that maybe you will get the messages that I have to deliver for those of you that are subscribers of mine, and that's why I wanted to post, although I still have some issues. I hope that you understand, and sorry for that. I don't want to upset you. I really appreciate you being watching my videos and being there for me. It's not that I don't, I do care about you. Now, this month, the main reason that I wanted to post videos is, as I told you, that I feel that it will be a very important month for this year. There will be 2 lunar eclipses and other major astrological events happening, so it will be an intense and interesting month for everyone. But I will be more specific also regarding dates. So I wanted to include a bit of astrology this month as well, because of these astrological events that are happening. And I will be more detailed. I will describe exactly, I will give dates of who may be affected more than others, and which dates are to be considered, and you have to be a bit careful with your choice, etc. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have two eclipses. One lunar eclipse happening on the 11th of February this month, and one solar eclipse happening on the 26th of February this month. The truth, well, the first one, the lunar eclipse, and generally lunar eclipses are more relationship oriented. They can last up to, their effects can last up to 6 months, and generally people advise that you shouldn't be making major decisions during this period of eclipses, between eclipses, because they do affect you, or at least if you do such decisions, if you have to make such decisions, they shouldn't be based on random factors. You have to have thought them carefully. The first one is happening, as I mentioned earlier, on the 11th of February. It is on the 22nd degree of Aquarius. The Sun and the Moon is on the 22nd degree of Leo. So basically, people that are being affected are those that have important planets there on these two signs, and generally the fixed signs like Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus. But basically, because we have this in our charts, everyone has these degrees in their chart somewhere, they are affected in different areas of their life, and especially if they have important personal planets there. An eclipse is a far more potent lunation, okay? So as I said, it affects people for more than just yeah, a new moon or yes, the other lunations. People have important personal, yeah, as I said, people that have important personal planets in these degrees are affected. I know that many of you might not have a particular you might not know your charts, but I will give some dates of people as well. They are generally changing circumstances in our lives, and the important aspects that are happening this time with this eclipse are the triangle with Uranus and Saturn so Uranus is in Aries and Saturn is in Sagittarius. So this is a trine with the moon, and so it does affect Aries people that are born around the 9th of April, but in a positive way. I feel there might be chances for new beginnings or new opportunities there if you exploit this energy carefully. And also Jupiter is also there in Libra, is also trining the Sun in this eclipse. Generally for the whole month, the way Aries people in particular are going to be affected. You will be, there are some good influences and some bad influences. Venus and Mars are going to be in your sign. Venus is the planet of romance, love, beauty. In Aries it is not in its strongest placement, because Aries is in the end the sign of Mars, and it is a bit of a fighter sign. The qualities of the sign are a bit opposite to Venus. I feel that you will have, especially the people that are born the first 2 weeks of this sign of Aries, are going to have strong sexual attractions, opportunities for strong sexual attractions. You might be more assertive, ready to go for your goals because Mars is there as well. You might be ready to fight for your beliefs and your goals. You can be very forceful to do what you want to achieve, to do what you want to do, and have a nice time. I feel that yes, you might be also more attractive to people and emotionally confirmed. Now, those born on the 9th of April have a more difficult time at the moment, because of the square they're happening with Pluto in the cardinal signs. You should be careful with your choices, and because any mistakes that you could make could cost you in the long run. Those born on the 12th of April, this is a very disruptive and subversive, unstable period for you, with a lot of changes happening there because Uranus is there in your close to your sun. Emotionally, generally, this is a confusing period for people in the Aries sign. Friendships might become sexual. You might face dilemmas regarding your choices of people or what you want to do. The advice here is to use the energy, the beneficial energy of the benefic energy of Jupiter in Libra. Which means that it is necessary for you to maintain important partnerships in your life that can protect you and upgrade your life. For the second eclipse that is happening on the 26th of February, I would advise people, especially those born on the 9th of April, to be careful of hasty choices and decisions. There is a chance of you to be presented with opportunities because Jupiter is there, but it is opposite with Mars and Uranus in Aries, also, yeah, you could have opportunities in your relationships and your career, but you should be careful not to act randomly and without much thinking there, not to be extremely aggressive as well. Other important days within the month I feel are the 27th of February and the 22nd of February. Yeah, generally from the 22nd to the last part of the month is a bit difficult. Because the solar eclipse is there, and also other events like Mars square Pluto and Mars conjunct Uranus are happening. These are intense days and strong events. Be careful not to be too aggressive, not to try and to be a bit more patient with people, because there might be fights and quarrels, and things could change in your life if you act in an aggressive manner, or yeah, generally be patient with people around you. That's what I would say. Regarding your reading, I have here the star, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the High Priest, the Hanged Man, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Now, I feel that for many of you there are yes, you have five major arcanas, so strong energies here. Some things might be happening in your professional environment, because the High Priest is there and it is about organizations and companies, and generally structures and rules in terms of spirituality. So it could be your work. I feel that you might be feeling that you have to change perspective here regarding your job, or how you could initiate something in your work, with the combination that you have here, the High Priest, the Hanged Man, and the Page of Pentacles. I see that you have a goal here. You have something that you're wishing for with the star, and there is communication happening among people here, but this communication here could be a bit confusing, and it might come across a bit as aggressive, so be careful of that. It could be the case that there are different opportunities here, or someone is trying to, I feel that there is a danger there for confused messages and aggressive messages. I feel that in terms of relationships, you could be wishing for something that is for someone that is not at the moment with you here, or you might be waiting to receive a message from them. I feel strongly the signs of Taurus and Aquarius, and maybe earth signs generally, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Virgo strongly as well. I feel that there is a need there for a person here to be for stability and to maintain the order of things. They might be hoping for something, and they might be waiting to receive a message from someone that is afar, that is a dream of theirs. There might be also I feel that there might be also a need for a beneficial change or an improvement there in terms of a relationship, maybe to make things better, go away from the difficult times and go to better times, and maybe spice the relationship with more interesting things like traveling, change the perspective of how the relationship should be, and the need for also an initiation but a practical one, a tangible one, an initiation of something, of a relationship potentially for some people, but in the practical, in the physical perspective. But there is some confusion here, and there are some hidden things here that are taking place, there could be some fateful events happening here. The Wheel of Fortune is there. It is about fate and things turning around, and I don't know, I feel that with the High Priest here, a person could need to change their perspective. I feel he is close to the Hanged Man in order to initiate something. Communication might be the case, what you could be thinking of in order to achieve that, but be careful of not having to not communicate in an aggressive and confused manner. There could be a chance for new opportunities in your career or in terms of a relationship that is stable, but events are happening fast in terms of that. I see there could be two people that have, there could be two options here, one conservative one and one more of a new thing to you that you might be, to different options of what you could be choosing to do, and you are stuck there in the middle trying to find out what you should be doing, what are the events telling you to do, what is your intuition telling you to do. I feel that one option could be more of a stable one, it could be more of something that could feel a bit of as if it is a bit far-reached, or as a hope, or, and the other one is more unclear, as I would say, because it is something completely new. I feel that there is a woman in here, and she appears to be in your life, or it could be you if you're a woman, for a reason. You feel confused about her, or the other, if it is you, the man could feel confused about her, and about the choices that he has to make about her. He could be waiting for messages from her. She's not revealing her true feelings. She could be someone that is younger or starting at this point in an organization, in your career, in your work. Could be a colleague of yours that is younger. She seems to me that she's very intuitive, and she's hiding the knowledge that she has. There is also a chance of someone being obsessed over her, feeling feeling that she has to hold on her, I feel. Hold on to her. But it feels that she's hiding certain things. There is some confusion regarding an initiation here of something, of a career or a relationship opportunity. Someone is feeling here stuck, or that they have to change their perspective. They want to communicate, someone wants to communicate, and someone is waiting for messages to come across from this person that is afar, and they are wishing for. Yeah, I think these are the messages that I get from this reading. I don't think I can tell you much more. I have also picked an oracle card from the Life Purpose Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue, and it says that freedom here, you're free to do whatever you choose. And to me it sort of makes sense here. To me the confusion here is about different choices that you have, how you want to maintain what you have already established, but then again, if certain things don't serve you, and there are certain wishes of yours that look far-reached and you cannot achieve. You have been waiting for messages and things to arrive in your life, but you realize that it is also a change of perspective that you have to do here in order for something to initiate. And you have to exploit the new opportunities that could be arriving. I guess it is a matter of choice at this point for you to how things are going to evolve. What this card says, I will read it to you from the book. It says, this card is a gentle reminder that you aren't a victim of outside circumstances, and that you have choices in everything you do. The angels are helping shift you away from complaining that you are a victim of others who control you. That makes total sense, to be honest, because here we have the angel card, the star. High priest, which is a person that is in control. The hangman, who is in some cases a person that has to make sacrifices. Instead, heaven is shining the light upon your wise decision to take responsibility for yourself, your life, and your happiness. As you accept the role you've played in creating your present circumstances, you feel a corresponding sense of relief and freedom. The insight of self-responsibility frightens some initially, as it seems to carry the weight of blame. The angels help you see that blame is a waste of time because it focuses upon past events. Instead, they empower you to envision also a bright day and tomorrow for yourself and your loved ones. You have the right to change your life. You needn't wait for another's permission to take charge of your destiny. Trust your feelings to guide you toward activities. Trust your feelings, yes. And a career that are meaningful and fulfilling in every way. I think that this card really summarizes the whole reading the way I see it. All the elements are here. Trust your feelings, trust your inner intuition. You don't need to be a victim. You might need to change your perspective and take action, but be careful how you act, of course. And the angels are there, wishes of yours, and your angels are guiding you in order to fulfill what you want and to initiate what you want in your life. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and thank you for watching.